Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Do you believe in reincarnation? I will challenge your point of view around that with my today's stories. Let me tell you about some children who have extraordinary stories to tell you. Alright, number 4 on my list is a little boy named Cameron Macaulay. Cameron was only 2 years old when he started talking about his past life stories. He was talking of a white house overlooking the beach and the sea, which was in an island named Barra. However, his parents claim that they never visited Barra. Cameron tells stories about their beautiful house and the memories of he playing with his brothers and sisters in the beach. He even talks about a little dog, which is black and white sheepdog, and he remembers memories of the airplanes landing on the beach and all sorts of stories about that place. Anyways, the interesting part is, as Cameron got older, he didn't change his story about his past life. So the mom decided to go and check out that place. When she got there, she saw a house exactly looking like what Cameron described. Yeah, you heard me right. That house was even home to a little black and white sheepdog. There was only one thing that did not check out with Cameron's claims. His claim about a guy named Shane Robertson, that was his dad, his Barra dad. He was apparently knocked down by a car accident. Who knows who the Shane Robertson is, right? There is a documentary made about Cameron, so if you like to know more about his story, you can watch that documentary. Number 3 on my list is a girl from India named Shanti Devi. Shanti was born in Delhi. She never spoke until she was 4 years old. And when she started speaking, she made a claim about her real name and her other family of her past life who lived 45 kilometers away in a place named Mithara. Shanti's parents claim that even her talking habits or maybe her accent was similar to people who live in Mithara. Shanti said that she used to live with her husband and a child. She died after giving birth to her little child. So parents decided to check out that story and see what's going on. When they all went to that Mithara to see whether the story is real or not, there was a guy who was his husband in her previous life. This guy's name is Kedarnath. At first, Kedarnath did not introduce himself as husband. And guess what? Shanti figured that out right away. She recognized her husband. Alright, I'm just fascinated. Isn't that interesting? Number 2 on my list is a little boy named James Leininger. James was born in 1998, and it was only 2 weeks after his second birthday, and he claimed to be a lieutenant who passed away was his plane was shut down. His parents didn't believe what he said, but after James started describing accurate information, parents started researching into that plane crash. They found that there was an American pilot named Lieutenant James Houston who passed away in 1945 towards the end of the World War II. Okay, the story is just getting interesting. Alright, I know James is a common name, but the fact that they share the same name just makes it much more fascinating. They found out that everything that their kid is saying is true, and there are some details that only the lieutenant and his crew knew, and apparently the little James knew it all. Number 1, we have Edward Austrian. Edward was only 4 years old when he started talking about the memories of his past life. He claimed to be a soldier from the World War I. He kept saying that he passed away after taking a bullet in his throat. In fact, Edward continuously would get sore throat, and doctors couldn't even explain what the reason is. He even developed a little cyst in his throat. Isn't that getting creepier and more confusing? Alright, so everybody was like, what is happening with this child? And the cyst mysteriously went away when the kid started talking about his past life. He claimed that he was a soldier named James that was 18 years old. One day he said, and I quote, "We were walking along through the mud. It was damp, it was cold. My rifle is heavy. I remember looking out and seeing trees, and then there was the desolation. I heard a shot come from behind. It went through someone else, hit me square in the back of the neck, and I felt my throat fill with blood." Edward would share stories of him being a soldier in the World War I. The memories were vivid, and they kind of sounded impossible for a 4-year-old to be able to talk about them, especially considering the fact that his parents said that they never allowed him watch any kind of movies that are related to the war or similar stories. You know what? I'm trying to think how his parents feel. This is just difficult. It's just such a horror story to happen to a little child. Especially the fact that he was only a little child and he would remember these horrifying stories of the war. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you still not believe in reincarnation? Did these stories change your point of view? Do you think they're real? Do you think the kids are just making stories? I don't know. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye now.